Get ready for an epic journey through the most promising upcoming medieval games. Sharpened swords, warring kingdoms, massive castles, and open worlds begging to be conquered. The next wave of releases brings brutal combat, tough choices, and intense stories. Among big names and bold ideas, there's a lot of new ground you probably haven't seen yet. And that's exactly why this list is unmissable. But before we dive in, let me know in the comments, what's the best medieval game you've ever played? The one that kept you up at night, got you lost in its world, and made you fight like you were really there? I'm Jax, and if you're new here, welcome to the Play Hunters channel. If you can, hit that subscribe button to help the channel grow gamer to gamer. Now, no more waiting, let's begin. Hunger throws you into a plague-ridden world where survival feels like a miracle. Everything's fallen apart, and your goal is to venture into hostile zones in search of supplies, facing off against twisted creatures and dangerous humans. The atmosphere is heavy, with dark forests, ruined structures, and a constant sense of dread. It's all about survival, preparation, and making tough decisions with every move. Combat is said to be strategic, with choices between attacking, retreating, or avoiding conflict entirely. Every run comes with real risk, and the environments shift in challenge and tone as you go. With a raw, grounded style, the game aims to deliver a living, reactive world where making it out alive is the true reward.
No. Death has judged us rightly. For we are but beasts, unworthy of salvation.
Blood Message brings a unique setup, a father and son crossing medieval China to deliver a critical message to the Emperor. The narrative is the soul of the game, exploring themes like honor, sacrifice, and the burden of choice. Their path is full of danger, and the game promises constant moral dilemmas, where no decision is simple. Gameplay blends tactical action with exploration and stealth. The historical settings promise richness and variety. From ancient cities to war-torn plains, you'll meet unforgettable characters along the way. This is a journey driven by emotion and meaning, told through a carefully crafted, tension-filled world.
输赢成败，皆如沙上之塔，风来即散。为众生之苦，长漫于天地之间。
回家吧，这些毫无意义。天命所归，我才是大唐。到头来，除了死更多人，什么都不会改变。
没有我的帮助，你走不出这片沙漠。 如果神不肯拯救我们的部族，那就让我来。
阿娘，等着我。
是对信使。
Crimson Desert comes in strong, promising to be a grand action RPG set in a fantasy world torn apart by war and betrayal. You play as a mercenary struggling to survive and lead amid political collapse and mythical threats. The story aims to deliver drama, power struggles, and large-scale battles. Gameplay blends open-world exploration with swordplay, magic, crafting, climbing, and dynamic world interaction. The regions shown so far look vast and packed with detail, from desert wastelands to snow-covered peaks. If it lives up to the vision, this could be one of the most ambitious RPGs in years. In Kingmakers, you travel 500 years into the past to a medieval England on the brink of collapse. Only you're not going empty-handed. You bring modern firepower, rifles, grenades, maybe even tanks. The game fuses third-person combat with real-time strategy, letting you fight on the front lines while commanding massive armies of knights, archers, and infantry. It promises full-scale warfare with thousands of troops, backed by advanced AI simulating real battlefield tactics. Hitting early access in October 2025, it'll support solo play and co-op for up to 4 players. Expect pure tactical chaos. It's a sandbox, giving you total freedom to shape the map your way. And the story? It's all about rewriting history to stop a future apocalypse that began in the past. If the idea of mowing down knights with an assault rifle sounds fun, you'll want to keep your eye on Kingmakers.
If he's not on the throne, it's over. Forever.
Blight Survival throws up to 4 players into a medieval world consumed by a plague that turns men into monsters. Your mission? Infiltrate infested zones, collect valuable loot, and destroy the source of infection. But every run forces a hard choice. Do you keep going or get out while you still can? Combat is brutal, stealth is crucial, and extraction is everything. Every decision could cost you everything. The setting is grim-soaked swamps, hanging corpses, and rotting ruins set a claustrophobic tone. Think Hunt Showdown meets Vermintide. It's a game where teamwork might be your only shot at making it out. Originally planned for 2025, the game was delayed, with testing now expected next year and a likely release in 2026. This is medieval horror done right, intense, dirty, and constantly on edge. If you love nerve-wracking co-op games where every match is a test of survival, Blight Survival is shaping up to be one of the genre's most exciting new contenders. ArcheAge Chronicles returns as an evolution of the original MMORPG with a release planned for 2026. Developed by XL Games and published by Kakao, it promises full open-world freedom, exploration, building, fishing, combat, and clan conflict, all with top-tier visuals powered by Unreal Engine 5. Unlike its past incarnation, the new focus will be on PvE and small to mid-scale guild battles, with no massive war zones. It'll also include player housing, deep progression, and content tailored to both solo and group play. Expect dungeons, world events, and epic bosses to keep players hooked for the long run. Though delayed, closed beta is still expected sometime in 2025. For fans of deep, open-ended MMORPGs, ArcheAge Chronicles could be the medieval standout of 2026.
Prove yourself. If you survive this trial, perhaps you might become one of us.
Norse Oath of Blood drops you into a brutal ancient Europe, torn apart by tribal wars. You play as a Norse warrior seeking glory and redemption. The game mixes RPG elements with real-time strategy, letting you build settlements, train troops, and lead brutal tactical battles. Your decisions shape alliances and test the will of the gods. The gameplay combines intense frontline combat with slower moments of clan management. Every conquest brings consequences, and maintaining your honor may be harder than winning the war. With its gritty tone and historical brutality, this could become one of the best Viking-era titles in recent memory.
I want to talk to you. I think you'll like it.
This will fit beautifully.
There's something about you, Gunnar Grimson. Perhaps it is the favor of the gods that I sense.
Your woman hits me harder when she's riding my serpent.
Lord of Ravens, I will kill him. I swear it. Steinar Farspear will die.
Vindictus Defying Fate reimagines the classic Korean franchise with a focus on high-impact action and cinematic combat. It blends heavy strikes, time dodges, and precise defense into a fluid system that rewards reflexes and mastery. Forget traditional MMOs, this is a pure action RPG with giant bosses and fights that push your timing to the limit. Though set in a dark mythological world, the visuals are sleek and impactful. With oversized weapons and stylized choreography, it's expected to retain the soul of the original, while leaning into a more Souls-like vibe, tactical, intense, and satisfying. A game that's turning heads by promising something old school and fresh at once. From the creators of Warframe comes Soulframe, but now it's swords and spells instead of space ninjas. This time, nature takes center stage in a shifting world full of secrets and mystical beasts. It's a co-op RPG focused on exploration, emotion, and spiritual bonds. Think Celtic fantasy mixed with existential themes about imbalance and restoration. Combat will be slower and more grounded, emphasizing melee weight and deliberate strikes, far from Warframe's fast-paced style. You'll forge pacts, make moral choices, and influence your path through the story. With each new gameplay drop, curiosity grows. If it delivers, Soulframe could be one of the most compelling co-op RPGs of the next generation.
You'll do it. Once you've learned, that is a choice only you can make. they find you, even if they sing their song, the magic, it's in you. Yours. Like the wind.
Outward 2 builds on everything that made the original a cult hit. Now with improved visuals, refined combat, and a more reactive world, the sequel keeps the survival-heavy spirit alive. You're still just a regular adventurer battling hunger, illness, and harsh weather as you explore a dangerous medieval world full of secrets. The sequel sticks with full player freedom, branching paths, and long-lasting consequences. Co-op is back, alongside a deeper progression system that makes every step feel meaningful. For fans of slow-burn, immersive RPGs, this could be a much more polished and impactful return.
Not alone. They have each other's back when it matters. I have seen them chase their dreams. I have watched them grow. At every turn, they surprise me with their adaptability, their resilience, and their grit.
You know the dangers they face. Only the exceptional can overcome those odds.
No, darling. Even ordinary people can do extraordinary things. Look how far our world has expanded. All because they chose to venture into the unknown. Don't hold their hand. Just open the door, and they'll do the rest.
The Bustling World sets you in ancient China, not as a hero, but as a villager trying to navigate daily life. It promises a deep social ecosystem where every NPC acts independently and alters the world around them. From planting crops to resolving feuds, your choices shape how your village survives. Combat is part of the journey, but not the focus. Instead, the game leans into human interaction and moral decision-making. With dynamic events, multiple endings, and a realistic visual style, this one could stand out by breaking the usual medieval mold. Alkahest is a dark medieval RPG inspired by alchemy and forbidden heresies. Survival means altering your body, shaping matter, and pushing through a world of decay. Expect a bleak universe filled with crumbling ruins, cults, and heavy moral decisions. Combat is technical and unforgiving, with customizable medieval weapons and a clear risk-reward balance. Progress comes with sacrifice, and the mature tone promises one of the most intense and atmospheric entries on this list. Light No Fire aims sky high, a procedurally generated open world at planetary scale. You'll gallop through endless forests, cross vast deserts, and climb colossal mountains. It's all about survival, exploration, and discovery, with jaw-dropping visuals and emotional depth. You write your own path. There's no single goal, just infinite possibilities shaped by the choices you make. Crafting, combat, and interaction will blend seamlessly into a sandbox that never really ends. If it delivers, Light No Fire could completely redefine open-world games. Tears of Metal promises raw, large-scale medieval battles. It's all about brutal melee combat where tactics and positioning matter. Swords, spears, axes, and shields make up your arsenal, and the tone is grim, with ruined castles and blood-soaked fields. Combat will be fast and strategic. You'll set up barricades, lead charges, and command troops in real time. Despite its focus on massive clashes, the world-building and faction-driven story aim to add deeper context, perfect for fans of gritty, grounded medieval warfare. Project Awakening has been whispered about for years, and now it finally seems ready to roar. A dark fantasy action game featuring epic battles against towering monsters. Combat is up close, mixing speed, weight, and precision, and the world, mysterious and dangerous with cinematic flair. You play a lone warrior in a harsh world where every mistake can be fatal. RPG mechanics include skill growth, gear, and possible character interactions. There aren't many details yet, but what we've seen looks stunning. This could be one of the biggest surprises in action fantasy gaming. The Blood of Dawnwalker looks like a deep dive into Gothic fantasy. You follow a mysterious figure seeking redemption, battling horrors through cursed forests, haunted ruins, and corrupted strongholds. The world is bleak, heavy, and layered in sorrow. Combat combines physical weapons, magic, and supernatural abilities. It's more thoughtful than frantic. Each encounter requires patience and precision. The visuals already impress, and the tone is thick with atmosphere. If it holds up, this could be a defining title in dark fantasy.
The vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them. I became something else instead. Their worst nightmare. A Dawnwalker. Trapped between the two worlds.
The Gothic Remake is bringing a legendary RPG back to life, this time rebuilt from the ground up. The setting remains a prison colony filled with monsters, political struggles, and dangerous factions. But now everything is deeper. Dialogue, combat, visuals, and choice. You'll shape your own path in a brutal world with a flexible progression system and high-stakes encounters. Combat is smoother and more impactful, but still rough and unforgiving. It's nostalgic, but it's the weight of your decisions that will keep you locked in until the end.
You're still bleeding! Stop! Switch it, you idiot! What a fool. One at a time, boys. There's the life. You had your share, mate. Get lost. Get lost. Nobody wants. Oi, you twat! What was that? Sorry, you fucking twat! Mess him up! Time to put that booty to good use. Still taking bets? Sure. That's a big boy!
The Witcher 4 is still under wraps, but what little we know is enough to get hyped. A world even bigger, livelier, and more reactive than before. Combat, alchemy, progression, and branching narrative are all being reimagined. The goal is to keep it mature, deep, and morally gray, where no decision is clean. With the series' legacy and new-gen hardware backing it, this could once again set the gold standard for the genre. And tell me, which of these medieval games grabbed your attention the most? Got any you've already added to your wish list? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a crazy new release. And while you're at it, click the video on your screen now for the best upcoming fighting games of 2025 and 2026, non-stop action guaranteed.